16 million quid. The gate's probably about 8 million quid, but there's a lot of costs as well. That sort of number.
You alright? Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Make it look too easy. You really do.
all that hard work and
Make it too easy.
It's all good.
Gentlemen, stunning defence of his IBF title, still heavyweight champion of the world. Anthony Joshua, over to you guys.
How excited are you about the Klitschko fight?
Yeah, that's definitely one to get excited about for sure. Like, as I said, a lot of this fight was asking about what's going to happen in the future. And I always said, let's focus on this, but you always knew that fight was bubbling. And to see Klitschko here tonight, this makes it real. So yeah, we can focus on that now and look forward to a big 2017.
Do you think, is he a harder opponent next than Wilder would be?
Stars make fights, I don't know. I ain't fought either of them. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't tell you. That's what I always say, right? I could watch them both and be like, well, Wilder does that, Klitschko does that. But it's different when you're on the outside and I'm like, when my cousin used to fight, I'd say, throw your jab. And it's different when you're in there. So I couldn't actually tell you what would be a tougher fight, if I'm honest.
How much improvement do you think you need to make on the level you're at now?
In order to beat Klitschko? Well, that's why I have camps, right? So in order to beat Klitschko, I need to improve another level, and I'll probably do that throughout my next camp. So yeah, I hope I get the win, but the fight's been made, so I'll be able to prove it. When is it? April 24th?
9.
April 29th, so yeah, hopefully I can go out there and defend the title once again.
And they all seem pretty chummy in the ring afterwards. How close are you and how much respect you got for each other?
Well, I think there's different breeds of animals in this sport, right? But at the end of the day, we're all predators, we're all lions. But I think we come together as one in it and representing the sport of boxing, right? So that's what's important, and I think we both got that mutual respect. And it's more about like boxing. We want to look what his brother's gone on and done. Vitaly, what's he now, like a mayor or president or whatever he is, mayor of Ukraine. So I think they use that platform, and that's how I want to present myself. So yeah, I think we get on in that sense. And I said, but when we're in the ring, it's competition, and the best man will be victorious. So I think we're very clear on the respect level, but we're very clear on the competitive level as well.
How much do you think that age plays a role?
Massive.
It could almost be your father.
Yeah, he said it, innit? It's mad, but yeah, I think it does play a big role for sure. But I won't let that be, I can't let that be the reason why I think I'm going to win because he's older than me. But I think it does play a big factor. But in the heavyweight division, as Eric was trying to do, is land the one shot that can change the course of a fight. So I definitely have to be sharp and make sure that I let the youth play on my side.
How do you assess him
What?
in the ring? He obviously hasn't boxed for over a year.
Who, Klitschko?
And it was a bit of a miserable performance against
Year
him.
and a
So
half.
how do you kind of assess him?
It's different, right? You got someone who wants to swing shots at you around the side, and then you got Klitschko that boxes down the middle. So I assess him as it's like he's developed the amateur style boxing and taken it through the professional ranks. So it'll be quite a good fight. Who have I fought like Klitschko? No one. Exactly. So that's what will make it interesting. So we'll be boxing. As I said, the difference between Molina, he weren't giving me opportunities, so you had to create them. Klitschko will present those opportunities because he'll be boxing in front of me. So it'll be a different type of fight, and hopefully, what you asked, how much do I have to improve to beat Klitschko? I'll work on those type of things to try and beat Klitschko in the next camp.
When you
Rob Keane straight away.
Sorry?
When the first got spoken about was Rob Keane straight away.
Yeah, we said 12 months ago, 18 months ago. Everything I said, I've stuck to, right? And then it was now, innit? So Klitschko was supposed to be now, and that was 12 months ago, 18 months ago when you asked about Klitschko was now. So yeah, he was on it. He was like straight up, let's do it.
When you got professional, Anthony, 2013, did you think you would be still around that when you got to this level?
No. I didn't. But that's what good living and being a true athlete can do for you, and longevity in the game. So yeah, he is here, and like, he's sharp. He's a sharp operator for sure. So yeah, I got a lot of respect for how he's handled himself. Look at Bernard Hopkins. People don't write him off even though, what is he, 50? 51. 52 in January. Do you see what I mean? And that's what clean living can do. Sorry?
last fight next
and he's fighting next weekend still. So
You got another 26 years.
26.
20, 25.
Yeah.
Could you to 52? Could you imagine doing that?
it is lifestyle, right? Some people start from 12 and that, and they probably finish when they're like 30.
Is it better at 9 p.m. every night?
That's a lie.
You can't
That's
do
definitely a lie. That's definitely a lie. Like, everyone tells you the good stuff about life.
Well, he always leaves the dinner at 10 to 9.
Yeah. Nah, but each their own. Everyone's different. But I could, if I could still go on and not take too much punishment and learn the skills and true science of boxing, I'll stay around as long as my body holds up.
When we talk about Klitschko, obviously, and you mentioned before you came in that there is no going back after the Klitschko fight. If you win that, there is only the big fights. You can't.
But that's the same as winning this IBF title, though. Like, you had one defense against Brazil, then was supposed to fight Klitschko. Then I fought Molina, who was, I personally think he come off the best wins, noted wins. He was ranked with the IBF, so I couldn't fight like a Jennings or a Poot. Do you know what I'm saying? This was the guy. Parker went and got his title, and Molina was the next strong candidate. And then from there, we get Klitschko. Then, God willing, I beat Klitschko. We'll go through whoever we have to go through.
Yeah, but with obviously Tyson Fury scattered the belts a year ago.
Yeah.
You're beginning to reclaim them now, yeah? Do you think it will be a changing of the guard, the beginning of the Joshua era?
I don't know.
If you beat Klitschko?
I don't know.
You always say that.
I don't know. I'm not Mystic Meg. Like, I can't predict the future. I don't know. But I live the life. I train hard, and I'll fight whoever that's in front of me and do my best.
Do you feel it's your era already then?
Don't know.
How excited are you about the scale of this, Anthony?
What do you mean?
About Wembley?
I'm calm. Don't matter.
Don't matter how many people are out there.
Don't matter at all. No.
Because you boxed there before.
Exactly. Come on now. I've been at Wembley before, man.
There's about 3,000 maybe, right?
There's about 3,000 people in there.
About 5:30.
About 5:30 minutes. Yeah. Nah, I'm joking, but you know me. It don't matter, innit? Like, it's a fight, man. So we'll come together and boom. 90,000 people or 9 people. It's the same rules and regulations, and the same attitude is to win, right? So.
What do you remember about that night? You were up earlier on.
What with what's his name? Matt Legg.
Yeah.
Is it Matt Legg? Yeah. Well, the ring was tiny.
It was.
Yeah, the ring was tiny, and then before I know it, he was in my corner swinging hooks. So I was a bit raw then as well. So I, took a few, covered up a few, and I managed to get him out of there, and that was it. And the reason why I'm happy going on first, because I wanted to watch Froch and Groves, and I remember that was the first time I could sit back and watch a fight after I've boxed, because now I'm on last, right? So I don't really get to enjoy the boxing.
And what about the whole atmosphere of that night? When the night fell and 80,000 people on the cameras flashing and stuff.
It was sick. I was with all the people. I walked out with all of them, so it was sick. It was mad. But that's what boxing can do, isn't it? Capture people's attention. And how many people were there? 80,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, it captured 80,000 people's attention. So that's what boxing can do. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's part of history. And then April 30th, everyone forget about it and move on.
So what's the maybe possibly fighting in front of 90,000 now? Do you think something could be even bigger than that?
Don't matter.
Can you think about that?
Yeah. I just hope they promote it well and we sell out all the tickets. I don't mind if there's 60,000, 40,000 or 90,000. Whoever's interested will get their tickets and come down and watch a good night of boxing. I hope we can put on a massive undercard again. I hope so, because that's what I enjoy it. I enjoy it, yeah, man.
Oh, tonight, yeah. Right, there is we'll be 10 o'clock start actually, first bell.
Yeah,
at Wembley.
Yeah, earlier than tonight. So yeah, man.
In your deep mind, do you want to make a statement about Klitschko? Though? Do you want to have the guy asleep on the canvas halfway through the fight, so you can walk out there and go, "I am the new king"?
I don't know. I don't care. I'll box him. What will be better for me, right, is that this is the thing what I'm starting to learn. It's a 12-round fight. When I go sparring, I prepare for 12 rounds or whatever bags after, however many rounds I've got to do. So when I go into a fight, I'm not going to go in there with a mentality that I'm going to knock him out in 6. That's wrong. So I'm going to go out there and say, I'm going to box Klitschko for 12 rounds and make him miss and make him pay, hit and don't get hit. And that's more of a statement for me. And then if the knockout comes, that'll be able to say, I'm one better than anyone else that's been in the ring. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going in there so much thinking, yeah, I'm going to knock Klitschko out in 2 rounds or 3 rounds.
Because when you were sitting in your dressing room, there was a shot of you on the big screen, kind of spread eagle, nice and relaxed. Were you watching White?
Yeah, I was watching White.
Did you enjoy it?
Ah, what a fight that was. Yeah, like leaning on each other.
Because you like to fight like that as well.
Well, yeah, definitely. Like it's inside work. Riddick Bowe and Holyfield. That's one of my favourite fights. That 2 warriors hooking, defending, taking shots. And as you can see, like most people would have gone down in that fight that happened just before mine. But it's about heart, and they displayed that. And incredible, wasn't it? It was an incredible fight. Yeah. So they're the type of fights I like. But at the same time, they do. It comes with bruises and take their toll. And I won't be here till 51, 52 if I fight like that. So I have to be sharp. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think Klitschko's taking this fight, AJ, as a one last payday, or do you think he genuinely thinks he can own the division again?
That's interesting.
I don't think he needs the money.
Yeah, I don't think he needs a dough, but there's no cap on how much you can make, so everyone needs an extra few quid. But then again, I don't know. You're right, because to own the division again, how long is he going to be around for? Because you're talking about like longevity and stuff, right? With me, is Klitschko's plan to be around for that long again? Who knows? But maybe this is just to stump his mark before his last hurrah, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
I think he's hoping to get you before you're ready.
Yeah. And a lot of people are. A lot of people want me before I'm ready. But I said, if there weren't, as you said, paydays on the table, trust me, I don't think half of these fighters would be calling my name out. Think about it. Half of them call my name out and that because they know what we can generate and the interest of the heavyweight division right now. But if there wasn't that on the table, I don't think they'll be fast to want to fight. I don't think Klitschko would want to call me out and fight me ASAP. But it's risk and reward, right? That's the business.
So you're not surprised that Klitschko has taken this fight, just given how old he is?
Obviously, he believes he can win, and there's other things that come with winning or losing. You know what I mean? It's a platform. It's big. It's heavyweight boxing. There's a title on the line. The reward that comes with it. All he has to do is get in the ring, and then he's hit the jackpot one way or another.
He's been a pretty good champion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got all my respect. As I said to him in the ring, I got respect for you, but this is competition. But yeah, if we're talking about what he's achieved, what is he? 11 years. 9.5 years. Yeah, phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Yeah. But there's other live guys in the division now, isn't it? Everyone, Briggs, Haywards there, Klitschko's there.
Did you watch Parker earlier?
Yeah, I watched Parker.
What did you think of him?
Yeah, he's talented young heavyweight. He's champion. Can't knock it.
Did you watch the fight today?
Yeah, I watched it. Andy Ruiz and Parker.
He was ambushed today?
I'm not one to judge.
So the big question is, I sit here and I listen to you.
Yeah.
You and this guy, y'all click. You really click.
Who, Eddie?
Yeah, y'all click. And that's a good thing. That's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you making $1 billion.
Billion.
Big.
Jeez.
But, seriously.
No, that wasn't supposed to come out.
Is that how many is a billion?
How do you stay? I mean, we're older guys in here. This is a kid.
Yeah.
How do you stay so focused? Because I've been in boxing for a long time and I talk to fighters.
Yeah.
Cocaine, heroin, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That's fun as well.
How do you know exactly what you want to do, what you want to be? I mean, you're the most focused young man, because all I do is...
You were giving him shit the other day.
But you gotta
You praised him. You're like, don't care.
No.
You know what?
I'm only kidding.
You gotta come back, and you gotta admit to the truth. And that's
that's
the
good.
truth will set you free, okay?
Yeah.
My question is, how do you know what you want to do? Man, we're looking at greatness, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad
Thank
to
you.
be here to sit and be a part of it, because I've seen the Muhammad Ali's. I've been around a while. I'm not a kid.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right, so you've seen how tough it is and the
I
reality of
stay
it.
focused. I've been with them the night after the championship. I've been with them and seen a lot of stuff. And you seem to have it together.
Whoa.
That's the golden question. How do you stay focused like you do at this young age? You know what you want to do.
Number one, from young, we was grinding, we were hustling. So success was always on the mind one way or another. And this is part of that journey. So I just flipped the script, but with the same mentality. And I stay around the amateur group, who are hungry lions, man. These amateurs coming through are hungry. So as you said, like, this is all nice, you know, the lights and stuff, you know.
But you got that bread now. You know, you got that bread, so that changes. That humility leaves.
Yeah. It ain't about the money though. You know what's been a blessing? Yeah, what's been a blessing, I think, is that, like, so boxing showed me, right, cool. When I was on the streets or whatever, hanging around with the man them, doing my thing, yeah. All right, cool. You can come around and then I could show you a little watch and that, and then you'll be like, yeah, that's proper. You're doing your thing. Then I started going. So we'll be riding our bikes when we were on the roads and that, and be like, yeah, when I get old, I'm gonna own that house. So Eddie's office is like them houses that I used to say I'm gonna live in, right? So then I get invited in by these lot now. So not only am I driving past and saying I'm gonna own it, now the owners are inviting me in. So I learned that money can't make me, because when I'm around people with money, if I show them a watch, you'll say, yeah, well, I got 3 of them. So it's about staying focused, your class, your morals, what you're about, you know, what more are you than just boxing? So that's why I'm on my grind, because it's about, like, more of a journey through boxing.
And now he's got 6 of them.
Really young.
Yeah.
See, I was 40 before I started thinking like that. I was already 40 before I realized that I need to get it together. You're 20 years old, like 25, 26.
Yeah.
You got it, man.
But I think that's why boxing's a blessing. That's why I don't really care about nothing else except for what it's done for me. As I said, all the other stuff is just a bonus, man. Trust me. So that's how I look at it.
Great idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for Don King as well. I had to say that because that just.
Well, you got a blessing.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you. Good working with you. Any other questions, guys?
No, we're good.
Was Molina easy?
It's not that. As I said, it's my job to make him look easy, innit? We've seen what he can do, and you can see what he can't do, so you just got to find your way, innit? As I said, can I say, it's not that he's easy, no fights easy, but we train properly. I definitely train properly for it. So yeah, hard work that does pay off sometimes. Yeah.
Just finally, what would you say the Klitschko fight means to you, or is going to mean to you? Is this like the big one? Is this going to be your defining fight?
All right, what will people say? 3 things. Past this time, if I beat him, AJ is great. If I beat him or if I lose, this guy's a hype job. It's just another fight, man. It's just another fight.
I mean, the winner will probably be the #1 heavyweight fighter.
And then what? I gotta go and prove it again and again and again and again. So that's why it don't mean nothing. You just gotta keep on going and going and going. When I sit back and I'm done with it, then I'll be like, yeah, I bossed this shit. But right now, you just keep on going and going, and that's why I say you can't let it, like, you can't just build yourself up and get carried away, because you just got to keep going and going and going. You beat Klitschko, then they say you got to beat Hay, then they say you got to beat Ortiz. So, and then Fury comes out of retirement, and then you got to do it all again. So you just got to keep going and going and going. That's it. So that's why, chill, let's keep on grinding, and then one day we'll be able to look back and I'll be able to show you a different side. But that's a long way away, yeah.
Fury completely off the radar?
Sorry?
Fury completely off the radar?
That's something you have to ask him, because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what he's doing, or if he's training or not, or if he has any plans to come back to the division. So, yeah, that's something you'd have to probably check with Fury, if I'm honest, you know.
So using his time?
Yeah, who asked that? Yeah,
He was only here for the early ones, wasn't he?
Yeah, he come for Burton. That's his friend, cousin. Yeah. So that was a good fight. I was on the squad with Buglioni as well. Yeah, early on he was getting caught with some good right hands and he bounced back. And that's the type of thing Molina's capable of doing as well. So that's why, even though it looked easy, you had to be careful and think about what you're going to do, because try and swing them back and it can change the course of a fight, isn't it? But yeah, that was a good fight between them two. Who would you want to see? If it weren't Klitschko, who would you want next? Parker? Get another little strap?
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah, unification.
That would be a good fight, isn't it? Yeah.
Wilder's a great fight.
Wilder?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah?
You're all right with Klitschko, yeah?
Yeah, you all right? Is it sure? Cool.
What about you, Don?
Yeah?
All right, thanks for all your support, guys, as always.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Josh. 30 seconds.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah.